And given that disarray, it makes total sense that the final product was physically fractured too. Which brings us to the actual physical objects, the photos themselves.
Yes. The physical design choice is so central to the whole statement. These were high-quality prints. Glossy paper, pretty big at about 7 3/4 by 10 3/4 inches.
Substantial.
Very. American pressings even said, printed in the USA. But the key thing is that they were loose inserts. They weren't glued in or part of a booklet.
And anyone who owned this album knows exactly what happens to loose inserts.
They get lost. They get damaged. The corners get bent. They get separated from the album.
Yeah.
So right from the start, that fragility meant that finding a complete, pristine vintage copy with all 4 portraits intact was difficult. It drove up the collector value immediately.
But the real genius for me is in how it let the fans interact with the images. These weren't just throwaways. They were treated like art prints. People put them up on their walls.
They did. They framed them or just pinned them up. And that flexibility was brilliant.
How so?
Well, you could display all 4 together. You could take the separated pieces and, recreate the group portrait that you knew and loved. Or, and this is the crucial part, you could just pick your favorite.
So you could finally give George or Ringo top billing on your bedroom wall.
Exactly. They finally got their own standalone representation. You can display that one photo as its own individual piece of art.
So the package worked both ways. It validated the solo artist, but also gave comfort to the fan who wanted the unified group. That perfectly mirrors the band's state.